today it was a productive day slash productive night. Got a bunch of stuff done. Got a bunch of writing done. That's the most important part. Get some structure down on my work. Um, got some Girl Scout cookies. Shout out to everybody at Creek and Cave, and of course for being nice as shit and decent human beings and taking care of me when I had nobody else. And of course, shout out to y'all. So for right now, whew, excuse me. It's rolling time. Shroom, little shroomy cat. Ooh, What's up, everyone? We just got back. If you were here at the last stream, go follow Tyler Rain. Cool ass dude. Go follow Creek and Cave in Austin, Texas. Creek and the Crave. The food truck. What's up, Time Lord? MD as in Maryland or medical doctor? Or most dubious Time Lord? I am being a silly goose, as you can see. But so right now, we doing some raw papers. MD of love, Time Lord, MD of what? Amor, my friend. What's up with us? The MD of love and Mr. Handsome? What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? How was y'all's night? How you doing, Keenan? How are you doing today? Where's everybody from? Comment where you're from, man. No, I am not Nipsey Hussle's father. However, I newly discovered Nipsey Hussle recently. And what's up, Michigan? Michigan, Keenan's from Michigan. Chloe Manifield, Time Lord, Cali. That's what's up. Here we go. Well, over here, I'm building me one. Building me a yoink. Good old yoink. All right. All right, you guys are gone. This was very clear. No kids here. What's good, Grayson? What is going on? If I don't remember, you remind me where you from. In the meantime, yeah. Got a little yoink going. Once I get this. What's everybody up to now? Whip, whip. It's about to go down. Are you all ready for this? Y'all read the name. Y'all read the moniker. Yo, Kenny. Kenny, what's good, bro? Let's go. I was just at Creek. I just left Tyler. He's getting ready for New York. Bro, I'm excited. It's good to see a familiar face, man. I mean, it's been amazing all over the world. Everybody's been nothing but fucking cool to me. Grayson out of Europe. I'm like actively moderating this chat. Oh, it's about to hit. That one caught me. I thought I was being. Oh, underestimated that one. All right. Holy shit. Let's go. Oh, bro, runts. I think that's what I miscalculated that. I thought it was something else, and I took a really big one and then regretted it instantly. A couple of streams ago, these I went out like literally fucking came back shaking and stuff. It was fucking hilarious to me. So we were working on a set for a long time, and it finally slowly came together, and it was such a crazy feeling, man. Um, it was it was the first time that a first take of a video for a set wasn't cringy to me. That I was watching it, I wasn't like being. It wasn't weird. You know what I mean? And I kind of figured out what it was. So it was pretty fun. Yeah, life has been getting a little weird for a while. Like in the best way possible. Like in it wasn't that long ago. It felt like a struggle. Like now, the struggle is more management than anything. Just don't be a dick with your time and resources, basically. Versus before, it was just how the hell do I get time and resources? You know what I mean? Turns out when you're resourceful, things happen. Apparently, when you're resourceful, resources show up. Whoo-wee. No, something else. What's everybody up to? Where's everybody from? Message where you're from. Well, I was gonna say tomorrow, but not tomorrow. In today, basically in a couple hours, I guess. Maybe more than a couple hours. But um, we'll I'll probably play guitar with a backing track. I just gotta find a backing track that's not like no copyright. What do you call them? Royalty free backing track. Unless somebody wants to come over and play drums, I'll figure out the drums. Who knows? We might mess around and have a fucking awesome ass band. I mean, we already kind of do. Like the homies, they're pretty fucking good. Wait, hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm actually doing work. If you want to call it work, like research. Okay, can't do that now. You gotta wait, man. Here's the thing. One of the crazy things, if you followed me for a while, you'd know, is I can't stop. Like it just seems that things come around and do the same thing every time. Turns out the world is analogous. I know if you don't understand what I'm saying, you just probably won't. But the world is analogous. So if you understand one thing, that's why if people become an expert at one thing and they know it in out, six ways from Sunday, all the ins and outs and the systems that requires, it makes it easier for them to become experts at other stuff. Because the pattern of becoming good at something is the same, systems are the same, the application changes, you know? Like a company, like for example, proper company, you have CEO, COO, CFO, teams, and all that stuff. A proper family, you have a father, mother, and kids, and that follow the system of a family where the siblings who live in the area, and like in the early days where I grew up, like the whole 18 years old move out of the house thing is an innately, for me, from my understanding, is an innately an American thing. Because back home, there's no, oh, you're 18, move out. The way where I grew up in the South Pacific, in Asia, South Pacific area, like there's no like you don't move out when you're 18. You expand the family. You like build your house on the land or one of our the land that we are the caretakers of for right now, and you build there, manage resources. And then I came to the States, and it turns out people at 18, you got to move on and grow up and go somewhere else. And turns out the ones that are perpetuating that ideology are the ones that don't do it. Like the wealthy families, none of them say when you turn 18, move out. They're like, yeah, you don't have a choice. When you turn 18, you're working in the family company and you're working as a cashier or at the mailroom or whatever and working your way up. They keep their family together and their finances together and all their resources together. And then they tell everyone, hey, you know what? When you turn 18, move out of your house and become your own man. Fucking for what? Just to repeat the process and bring another human in and then tell them to go do that? Like, shit, it was rough when you did it. And some of us left before 18. go. Let's go. This one. Come on through. Let's go. I'm about to roll another one, man. Let's go. Of course, Jerf. Of course. Zero, these ain't the spot, blow. You either join in the festivities or you roll out, homie. Vibes only. Don't even engage, Jerf. Don't even engage. Don't even engage, brother. Enjoy. Enjoy. We're here, no judgment. We're just living our life, enjoying. Yep. They come around, bro. I don't tolerate that shit. What's up, man? Where's everybody from? Yo, upstate New York. Yo, my homie, that last live, not the last one, the one for that earlier tonight. He'll be in New York. Are you guys upstate? Yeah, well, he'll be in the city. I got some homies over in Rochester. My buddy works up there. Actually, kind of lives up there, actually, now. Thanks for being cool, man. I apologize for the asshole. They're gone now. I don't get it. The entire internet. They want to go to people like and be negative. Exactly, bro. That's the best part. If people just understood that, I mean, don't get me wrong. I am not perfect. I was 40 when I went, oh shit, you can't be a fucking dick. Like, so now I'm living it just like that, bro. Like, you live your life and take care of yourself first. And if you have more than you have, than you need, then take care of whoever you can, whoever needs it. You know what I'm saying? But the best part is every interaction that you're gonna do today, every day, is optional. You don't have to do any of it. So pick the ones that make your life, make you feel better, conducive to the life you want to live. It's my thing. That's why I'm over here yelling into the ether, man, just teaching my old self in another dimension who's 25 years old and fucking up his life the way I was. And hopefully he hears it and goes, oh shit, don't be an asshole. But me in this dimension, I wouldn't change anything because I wouldn't be right here talking to you guys, having an awesome fucking life. So I think we're ready. Okay. I learned my lesson from the last one. I'm gonna take it easy right now. I'm gonna take it easy right now. That last one I took was rough, bro. I forgot what I rolled. I think it waxed and everything in it. That absolutely fucking nothing. That's what I would like it to sound like in my head all the time. But the reality of the matter is, for some reason, it doesn't turn off. It has to learn something or go through a process for some fucked up reason. And I'm just now realizing that when I smoke of the reefer, it helps slow down the thoughts enough for me to separate them and organize them and then aggregate them accordingly. Instead of just sitting and going like, oh, look, I can do math like this, and no, actually apply it like, oh, wow, you understand how to balance a budget now, Max. Or realizing that if you apply game theory to life, the totality of life is an infinite game. There's two types of game: finite games, infinite games. Finite games, finite rules, finite amount of players, finite amount of time. At the end of the time period, you have winners and losers, right? That's it. Infinite games. The whole purpose of an infinite game is to keep the game going, right? To maintain resources and keep it going. The only way to lose an infinite game is to run out of resources or stop playing. So I figured if life was an infinite game, just using that framework, in other words, it's not about winning or losing. It's just about maintaining resources and being resourceful and then keeping the game going. Improvise, modify, adapt, overcome, yada, yada, yada. OODA, observe, orient, decide, act, and then keep it going. Now, amidst that entirety of life, from birth to the grave, each period is a finite game. Like, school ends at a certain amount of time, and at the end, you're either valedictorian or you fail the fuck out, or whatever. Or those are human systems, or whatever. But the reality of the matter is, if you fell out of school, you're still alive and you still have to be around. So, there's no bearing on what you will become. If anything, you failing out of school will probably be the greatest thing to ever happen to you for most people. Because turns out, when people go through hardships, they become fucking amazing people, better people for the most part. And when people's lives are fairly easy, they're usually assholes until they go through hardships and all of a sudden they become nicer. Me, I was fucking 40 years old when I realized you can't be a dick to everyone. Nobody owes you anything. Well, no, it's still infinite possibilities, buddy. It's just you gotta pick the game you want to play. And the beauty of life is you can design your game. When you design your game for you based on your picture of how you want to live your life and manage these resources or acquire it and whatever and enjoy it along the way. Once you write that for you, and I do mean write as in write it down, physically write it down, you get to fucking play. And expeditiousness and necessity. Is it necessary, and how fast can we get it done? All right. And in the framework of the world, you just have to look at it, without ensuring that it benefits all involved. That's my thing. 100%. As cliche as it is, the reason those cliches have survived so long is because they're fucking true, and they exist in every culture, and even in cultures that haven't touched each other, have the same stories and the same morals and the same. There's not a law in the world written down that says you shouldn't slap your moms, but everybody knows you just don't. And when we realize people do, you're like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with you? That's your anchor to the world. What the fuck? Again, I'm generalizing. There are bad fucking moms out there, and bad dads too. I ain't the best. Wasn't the best. But I'm just saying, humans are gonna human, and then generally speaking, you know, it's like how they go like possibilities, the whole Schrodinger's cat, wave versus particles and whatever, and if you just zoom out a little bit, that's people, because it's like, do people exist? Yes. Where are they? Well, they're there. Let's say point at a country, they're there, and then until you observe a specific spot, you just know that people live in that country. So there's a probability of wherever you observe, a person is going to be there. But until you observe that spot, people exist in this country. Where? Depends on where you look. That's weird. But apparently, the latest Nobel Prize winning theory just actually proved that local reality doesn't exist. What you would think here and now, it like doesn't exist. It's up until it's observed that it exists. In other words, anything outside of what you're observing right now, you're just you remembering it. Outside of that, until you go observe it, it doesn't exist. That's what the latest fucking Nobel Peace Prize was just. It's that argument, but now it's like what Stone, like I just realized that fucking theoretical physicists are just stoners who are too pussy. And like they couldn't go through it. Because we get stoned and understand like, holy shit, light has speed. In other words, it had to bounce off and then come here and then hit my eye, and then my eye had to focus that, and then it reconstructs it in my head, and I go, oh wow, the light's blue now. But technically the light's not. I mean, time elapsed. In other words, by the time you go like, oh, this is, you perceive something, it's not real time. It's near real time. And that's only if you're witnessing it firsthand. So imagine this. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to a machine and an algorithm with the hopes that it's relaying exactly what the fuck's coming out of my mouth and what I mean. Fuck. Some good ass fucking weed. But I'm high. Don't listen to me. And we can sit and talk about this and this. Like, that's what I used to do when I first started smoking at 40. Like, I would sit and talk about all these ideas that logically they made sense and all this stuff. Until I realized that a lot of people just fucking whatever, stoner talk. You know? But the reality is like it's not so much stoner talk. When you get stoned, we go through the logic of it, and when people can't dispute what you say, they go, "What the fuck?" Like one of the things that like when I learned, I just couldn't shake it. The lesson that I learned, and I just couldn't shake it to this day, is ignorance is a requirement for belief. You cannot know and believe at the same time. And that shit fucked me up so bad because I woke up one day and realized that everything that I believe, like I don't know. So I just like, why do I do this every day? Why do I wake up at this time? And like, okay. And then I just took everything down. And then one day I just went, fucking, god damn it. What is all, long story short, I look at just the logical growth pattern of me growing up and then reading humans growing up and going, well, formative years is up until like 8. And then so pretty much whatever by that time is like your values are all in place. And of course, your prefrontal cortex, you outsource that to parents in society until you're 26, 23 to 26, depending on maturity. And I say that to just go like when I was that kid, the day I realized that what was going on in my head is the day I realized that at a kid that age, I was protecting myself from something, and that's what created a lot of insecurities in me. And then I thought, went back to that time and went just thought to myself, what is he protecting himself from? And then I told that fucking kid, you don't have to do that no more because you're a grown ass fucking man now. Ain't nobody's coming to get you. And if they did, you can protect yourself now. We're fucking armed. We're in the United States of America. We have the right to defend ourselves. And all of a sudden, kind of freed me. To do what, Max? Do whatever the fuck I want. Like sit here and talk into the ether. And you ever have a conversation with somebody in the past, you're just doing it with the person in front of you? This is me right now, having that conversation with me 25 years ago, going, hey, asshole, don't be a fucking dick. But in the same note, I hope I'm just talking to another dimensional me and not the me from right now because I wouldn't change my life. Because if I changed one little bit, I wouldn't be sitting right here where I am talking to y'all, free than a motherfucker to do whatever I want and take care of my homies because they've taken care of me throughout this entire journey. That's all it's about, man. But first and foremost, take care of yourself. Like, get out here, man. Fucking eat properly. Like you can't be out here trying to help people when you're fat. I know, Max. You can't be fucking sitting on fat people. 'Cause there's people with conditions. Yeah, all of them. No, not fucking all. There's some people with conditions. You know, I found that out when I realized growing up. Like now, I changed how I think. My dad changed how we think. One of my sisters changed how they. My sisters like, and then the rest of our family, they look like fucking balloons. And I'm not fucking judging no one, but hey, and all of it is an option, bro. Right? And I tell a joke on stage where I'm like, fucking Americans, man, you want to ease the burden on the planet? Lose the fucking weight. Oh, why are you being mean? No, I'm not being mean. You say save the planet like you're not the planet. Where'd you come from before Earth? I'll wait. Save the planet. You want to love the earth. You want to ease the burden. Lose the weight. Take care of yourself, which in turn makes you a better human being, productive to everything around you, which also came from fucking Earth. Again, I'm fucking high. Don't listen to me. And this is bad for you? Nah. I got high and fucking retired financially and emotionally and got off medications. So it's kind of hard for anyone to tell me that this shit's wrong or bad for me. Now, I say all that to say that all that is a belief and I don't know. All I know is the logic of I did things and the result is what I'm doing right now. Talking to y'all at 12:58 Central Standard Time. Smoking a joint and setting up stuff on the internet to ensure that I keep doing this and I enjoy it. Booking shows, making a little cash, side hustling, helping homies put captions on their shit. Because they help me all the fucking time, man. How do they help you? Bro, just fucking shaking my hand. Say, like, recognize you, seeing you as a fucking person. That's how you help people. Recognize their efforts, you know? You see a fucking comic, especially, and they do a good set, fucking let them know. Like, when people do good sets, for me, for some reason, especially when jokes are good, they stick with me, and they stick in my head that when I see the person, I remember the set. And then I was introduced to Skankfest, and I was introduced to some serious comedy fans. They're not casuals, man. These people know bits. They know different times and different places. They're the best fucking comedy fans ever. New Orleans, November of this year. Be fucking there, bro. Tickets are out. Well, actually, submissions for comics. So if you're a comic and you think you're good enough and you got time and you got an audience, by all means submit. You ain't gotta pay to fucking submit your videos for this festival, which is amazing because most festivals you kind of got do. It's amazing, beneficial to all involved, bro. Comedy is the only endeavor I've ever been involved in that was beneficial to all involved, from the capitalist to the communist. On that note, one love, everyone. Peace.